Alright, hey Runians, and you'll have to excuse me if my voice is a little bit messed up. I'm a tiny bit sick, but I had to get this video out here. The video I've been working on for hours now to show off this amazing mod, the BicBiomes mod, and this mod is ridiculously extensive. I mean, it adds over 220 new biomes. Yes, you heard me right. Over 220, and that's not all. It also adds several new mobs, mostly humans, and it even has Herobrine. It also has it has mobs. It also adds new items, new ores. It adds a totally new type of weapon, a pretty OP weapon if you ask me. But I mean, yeah, it's a very extensive mod, and I totally found it worth it. So, without any further ado, let's kind of launch into this. So, first off, we are going to start off with the staffs. And what the staffs are is they're literally like, you know, kind of the walking staff thing. First off, we have the Glacium staff, which, I mean, it's kind of pointless. It just places glass blocks, which is, I mean, I guess that's good if you like glass, but it's not that practical. So now we have the Good Maki staff, which it's a transmutation staff, really. It goes from like pigs. There's 3 different levels of each staff. Well, most staffs, but this one has pigs, then cows, then humans. And we'll get into the humans later, but yeah. So now we have the Forbidden staff, which is basically the opposite evil version of the Good Maki staff. It transmutes, but it only makes annoying evil mobs like the silverfish, the magma slime, and oh, what's this? Herobrine. Yep. Now this guy, he is utterly annoying. He literally has infinite hearts, and he can one-hit KO you. Watch, like right now. Very annoying. So now we're on to the Bonkika staff, which is explosive, and yeah, I mean that's really there's not much to say about it. I mean, it gets pretty OP. Yeah, like they go in 3 different levels, and the last one is utterly destructive. It's dangerous. I would not suggest you use it unless your goal is basically to explode the world, as you see here. So now we have the Fire Rar staff, which basically, this one's kind of hard to explain, but it shoots darts, and when whatever the dart lands on, whatever block the dart lands on, that block is now on fire as long as the dart is on it. So basically, as long as there's a dart there, it will be on fire no matter what you do. Now we're on to the human mobs. Now, I wasn't able to get a video of every one of them, but I mostly found Wanderers, and they can one-hit KU as well, but they die easily, so they're not much of a worry. Now we're moving on to the turrets, which are completely friendly. They're on your side. I don't actually know any of the crafting recipes to this, but first off, we're starting off with the Final Edge, and there's a major glitch with these. As you can see, they spawn like 3 at a time, and the only way to get rid of the duplicates is to completely restart your world like I just did. Now, as for the Final Edge, every turret has 3 versions, and every version gets basically a bit stronger. The basic Final Edge just fires darts, and this is like level 2, just to kind of show that there was more levels. So yeah. Now we're getting on to the Last Exile. The Last Exile, it spawns glass blocks, and there's really not much to say about it, other than it spawns glass blocks and basically griefs your world by utterly wasting it full of that stuff. Anyway, now we're on to the Trinity's Blood. Basically, it's a flamethrower. It's pretty OP. I really like this turret though. And now we're on to the Glass Reflect, which spawns glass wherever it hits. It's pretty similar to the first one, but yeah. Now, it adds tons of new ores and tons of new items. I mean, I really don't have much to say about this, but it adds a lot. Like, You saw those saplings, now you see all these crazy pickaxes and armor. Yeah. But I had to go out with a big bang, bouncy clouds. There are actually bouncy clouds in this, and that was like pretty much, that was what made me love this mod, basically. So yeah, it's a pretty good mod. It has a few glitches here and there, but overall I would totally recommend it. For me, everything did make gas noises. I will say that was very annoying, but it was a very good mod. So I hope you guys liked it, Runians, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.